In this video, we will start setting up the door that is the exit to our level once we pick up the 3 key cards. So I'm going to go to my browser and I'm going to look for doorway. I'm going to use this doorway here. Import it again. It's a pretty good size already, as you can see with our enemy. But the door is already open. So what I'm going to do at first is just actually, and let's just move it here so we can have a better look. I'm going to add a cube child game object to this door. We're going to change the size of the cube. Let's make it thinner. There. And taller. And I think that it's good enough in terms of width. Let's put it in the door like this. Okay. And it already has a box collider, so the player won't be able to move through it. And now I'm going back to my animation window and I want to add an animation to this cube. And I'm going to click on Create, go to my Animations folder, call it Open Door. Great. I'm going now to change the position of my cube. It's going to start, so on the initial keyframe it's going to be in this position, but then on the final keyframe I want it to be like here, like this. Let's see how it looks. Oh, okay, I did something wrong here. So it starts on this position and it ends. Oh, I should press the record button. It should end here. Stop recording. Let's press play. And there you go. Now we have an animated open door. Yes, the door is showing up here beyond our doorway, but this door is going to be embedded on a wall, so you know it's good. That's not gonna be a problem. Great. So our doorway have a door. Let's just create a prefab. Let's call it door, which makes me realize I never created a prefab for my card, so I'm going to create it as well over here. Great. And we'll start by creating the script that's going to control our door. So I'm going to create C# script door controller. Let's open it up. Oh, actually, let's set it to our door already. Why is our door open? Oh, because I think the animation is set to play automatically. It created an animator and I don't want necessarily to use an animator here, so I will replace this animator with an animation actually component. And let's apply these changes to the prefab. This animation component, let's put the open door animation on it. Disable play automatically. add the animation to the list of animations as well. Let's just press play, see how it looks. Okay, the door is starting open. I don't want it to start open, I want it to start closed. So what is wrong here? Let's go back to the cube, and what if we just set the door back to its position and press play? Hopefully that will sort it out. Okay, let's get now into the script, and on my door controller script, what I'm gonna do first is set up a serialized field, an animation variable called animation that I'm going to use to execute the open door animation. And in terms of variables, I think that's it for now. I'm going to create a function called open door, and on this open door I'm just going to call animation.play. And what was the name of the animation again? Was it open door? Open door. And I forgot capitalization. Oh boy. Okay. Open door. And I defined these. Actually, I'm going to define this variable on the editor, and I define this function as public because I'm going to use an event back on my UI controller. I'm going to check over here if key count. Actually, let's create a Unity event. Serialize field. Unity event, need the reference as well. Unity event open door. If my key count equals 3, I'm going to open door.invoke, and then I'm going to define this event in my UI controller. Okay, back to my canvas. Open door, I'm going to get my door controller open door function, and let's see if that works or if I am missing something. Here in the scene view, we'll keep an eye on my door, and as I pick up 1, 2, 3, we have an error. Okay, whenever I assign the animation variable on the door controller, makes sense. Our cube has the animation component, so now that is set, it's back to picking up the keys. 1, 2, 3. And another error, the animation state open door could not be played because it couldn't be found. Okay, so let's stop the game and check it out. Okay, so the problem is with the animation clip itself of the open door. We have to, I have it enabled already, but you have to select the clip, go over here in the top right of the inspector, in the 3 dots, select debug, and mark the open door clip as legacy. So just a quick explanation about this. Due to the way that Unity serializes its components, all the models in our browser, they use the legacy animation system instead of the animator, the new animator component. So if you go to the player, for instance, and select its read game object. You can see that it uses the animation component. And true, I could have used the animation component, the new animator component on the door, but just keeping it with the theme and using the same component, I'm using animation. So in order to fix the issue that we had, just go into debug mode for the animation and mark it as legacy. And now, if I run my game, I will pick up the 3 keys, and now the door opens. Awesome. Okay, so in the next video, we will set up a cutscene for when the door opens.